Welcome everyone. Please subscribe, like, and share for more insightful videos about freight management. Thank you. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of air freight services. Picture this, the latest fashion trends from Paris, landing in Tokyo in less than 24 hours. Or fresh fruits from South Africa, gracing the supermarkets in London the very next day. How is all this possible? The answer lies in the incredible world of air freight services. Air freight is the process of transporting goods by air, using specially dedicated aircraft or commercial passenger flights. It's a crucial cog in the wheel of global trade, connecting producers, suppliers, and consumers across continents in a matter of hours. Imagine a world without air freight. No next-day deliveries, no fresh strawberries from Spain in your local grocery store, and a longer wait for that latest gadget you have been eyeing. Sounds inconvenient, right? That's the power and importance of air freight services in our globalized world. The air freight industry is a complex tapestry woven with different types of services. These services cater to diverse needs, from delivering a package right to your doorstep to transporting bulk cargo between airports. The beauty of this system lies in its versatility and adaptability. Whether it's a small package or a large shipment, air freight services ensure it reaches its destination quickly and efficiently. Air freight services aren't just about speed, they're also about security. With advanced tracking systems and secure handling procedures, your goods are safe and sound during their aerial journey. Plus, air freight services can handle a wide range of cargo, from perishables to high-value items, making it a preferred choice for many businesses and individuals. But like any other industry, the air freight industry has its set of challenges. Fluctuating fuel prices, strict regulations, and environmental concerns, to name a few. However, with constant innovation and adaptability, the industry continues to soar high, quite literally. Now that we've set the stage, it's time to explore the different types of air freight services. So buckle up, as we're about to take off into the intriguing and exciting world of air freight services. Let's get started, shall we? Let's begin with door-to-door air freight services. This service is the epitome of convenience and efficiency in the air freight industry. Picture it as a seamless relay race where your shipment is the baton. From the moment it leaves your hands, it's passed along a well-coordinated chain of professionals who ensure its safe arrival at the final destination. This service eliminates the need for you to coordinate with multiple service providers or navigate complex freight schedules. Instead, your air freight provider takes responsibility for the entire journey of your package. They pick it up from your doorstep, handle all the necessary paperwork, oversee customs clearance, and ensure it's delivered to the recipient's doorstep in the destination country. Door-to-door air freight services are designed to make shipping as straightforward and stress-free as possible. It's about more than just moving goods. It's about providing a comprehensive service that caters to your needs. With door-to-door services, you're assured of a hassle-free shipment process. Scene script. Next, we have door-to-airport, airport-to-airport, and depot services. Let's start with door-to-airport. This service is rather self-explanatory. Your goods are picked up from your doorstep and delivered right to the airport. The key advantage here is convenience. You don't have to worry about the logistics of getting your items to the airport. The service provider takes care of that for you. This service is ideal when you have a large shipment or when the airport is a significant distance away from your location. Moving on, we have airport-to-airport services. This is a streamlined service where shipments are transported from one airport to another. It's a no-frills option that's perfect for those who prefer to handle the pickup and delivery of their goods themselves. If you have your own logistics team, or if you're shipping to a business that has one, this service can be a cost-effective choice. Last but not least are depot services, which include depot to airport and depot to door. With depot to airport, you deliver your goods to a depot, and they are then transported to the airport. This service is great when you're located close to the depot and can easily deliver your items there. Depot to door, on the other hand, involves goods being picked up from a depot and delivered directly to your door. It's a hybrid solution that combines the convenience of door-to-door service with the cost-effectiveness of depot to airport service. The beauty of these services is that they cater to different logistics needs. Whether you're a business that prefers to handle certain aspects of the logistics process yourself or an individual who values convenience above all else, there's a service that's right for you. It's important to note that while these services aim to make the shipping process easier, They do not include customs clearance or delivery from the airport to your final destination. These are separate services that may incur additional charges. These services offer flexibility, catering to a variety of logistics needs. Now, let's turn our attention to air freight groupage services. Air freight groupage services, also known as consolidated shipping, offer a cost-effective solution for transporting smaller quantities of goods. This type of service combines shipments from multiple customers into one large consignment, maximizing the use of space in the aircraft and reducing the cost per unit for each customer. Imagine this scenario. You need to ship a small batch of products, but the cost of hiring an entire aircraft is prohibitive. Enter groupage services. Your goods are packed together with those of other shippers, filling up the plane and bringing down the cost for everyone involved. It's like carpooling for cargo. But what about the logistics once the plane touches down at the destination? Well, that's where additional services come into play. Many air freight groupage service providers also offer customs clearance and delivery services. This means they handle all the paperwork and procedures to get your goods through customs and then deliver them to the final destination, be it a warehouse or directly to your customer's door. However, it's important to note that these additional services usually entail extra charges. While these charges do add to the overall cost, they also save you the time and hassle of navigating the complex world of customs clearance and local delivery logistics yourself. For those who would prefer to handle the customs clearance and delivery themselves, there is an option to collect your goods directly from the airport or warehouse. This can be a more economical choice, especially if you are familiar with the customs procedures and have a reliable local delivery network. In summary, air freight groupage services offer a flexible, cost-effective solution for shipping smaller quantities of goods internationally. By consolidating shipments and offering additional services such as customs clearance and delivery, these services can significantly simplify the logistics of international trade for small and medium-sized businesses. Groupage services provide an economical solution for shipping smaller quantities. Destination customs clearance is a critical part of air freight services. Now, let's delve into the nitty-gritty of this process. The journey begins when your goods arrive at the destination airport. The first step is to declare your goods to the customs authority. This is usually done by filling out a customs declaration form where you provide information about the nature of your goods, their value, and the country of origin. Next up, you'll need to provide certain documents. This typically includes a commercial invoice that details the transaction between the buyer and the seller, a packing list that describes the goods, and a bill of lading, which serves as a receipt for the cargo and evidence of the contract of carriage. In some cases, you might also need to present a certificate of origin, especially for goods subject to preferential trade agreements. Once your documents are in order, customs officers will assess your goods to determine the applicable customs duty and taxes. This is based on the harmonized system and international nomenclature for the classification of products. It's important to accurately classify your goods to avoid unnecessary charges or potential penalties. After the assessment, you'll need to pay the determined customs duty and taxes. Remember, these costs are not included in your freight charges and will need to be budgeted for separately. The final step is the release of your goods. Once you've paid all the dues, customs will release your shipment. If you've opted for a door-to-door service, your freight forwarder will handle the last-mile haulage, delivering the goods right at your doorstep. But if you've opted for an airport-to-airport service, you'll need to arrange for the collection and transportation of your goods from the airport. This might sound like a lot to take in, but don't worry. Many freight forwarders offer customs clearance services, which can help you navigate this process with ease. Understanding customs clearance procedures can make your shipping process smoother and more predictable. We've covered a lot of ground today, so let's recap. We dove into the world of air freight services, where we explored the different types available. We highlighted door-to-door services, offering convenience and efficiency. We also touched on door-to-airport, airport-to-airport, and depot services, each with their own unique benefits and considerations. We delved into air freight groupage services, a cost-effective solution for shipping both commercial and personal goods. Remember, these usually include customs clearance at the destination and delivery or collection from the warehouse, though they come with extra charges. We also illuminated the process of destination customs clearance, For those who prefer to collect their own goods at the airport, we highlighted the necessary documents, tax implications, and last-mile haulage. And with that, we've reached the end of our journey through air freight services. Thanks for joining us. Remember to subscribe, like, and share our content. See you in our next exploration of the logistics world.